Let's talk about a mock-up in Affinity Photo with an iPad Pro. After a few months of using Affinity Photo and Designer, I found the way to make mock-up designs like these examples. Because these effects have been attached to the layers, not to the image itself, I will be able to change these images without affecting any other effects. In this example, I have chosen a curved screen to change an advertisement by using a custom grid. This method can be accurate to reach the perspective correctly. Alright, let's get started. First, I have traced the screen area by using a pen tool. This will be used for masking later. Now, I need to measure the screen size by using a rectangle tool. Then I use this measurement to create a new file from Affinity Designer. In Affinity Designer, I've quickly used the measurement to create the file with a transparent background, and made a square with a green edge. Then I have duplicated a lot of squares to build a grid. When the grid has been built, I save it to SVG file to the drive and go back to Affinity Photo to start the whole process. Back to the Affinity Photo, I import the grid file. By now, the image has been embedded to the file. I then put it on top of the screen and go to the Filters Studio and choose Distortions. I also turn on the Add Live Filters button. Under the button, you can have different kinds of options to choose. In this case, I have chosen a liquefy filter. With this filter, I can use the brush to change the image's shape. I found that a bigger brush is easier to control. You just need to be patient and push it bit by bit. After I am happy with the shape, I double-click the grid layer to jump inside to the file. Inside the file, I can put any image to fill the screen. Just paste and resize it to fill the whole area. Click the top left arrow to go back to the whole picture. Remember the mask I already made at the beginning? Just turn that on and change it to a selection and mask. Now, you have it. The fun part is here, to edit or change the image. Just by double-clicking the image layer again and putting another image to the whole area, like before. Isn't that cool? However, I think this filter has an area limitation with longer curves. No matter how I push some of the areas, they don't move at all. I hope this problem will be solved later. After understanding how it works, I try to use this method to apply some designs in different scenes. This time, a t-shirt mock-up design. For this mock-up, I want the design to stick to the t-shirt's folds, not just pasted on the top. So, I use the liquefy filter again, pushing here and there to make it more realistic. I can even add more changes to the design. This makes changing the design even faster. Next, I want to try to duplicate two images with the same image source. It can also change both images with different effects at once. As you see, the bottom package needs to match the background. So, I try the ripple filter this time. After the effect has been applied, I quickly jump into the layer and add a circle on top of the package. This mock-up can easily edit or change the whole product without losing the ripple effect. Finally, I try to use the perspective filter for this mock-up. This one is more easy to handle, just pick the corners to the right perspective points. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you can learn a few techniques for doing your own designs on an iPad. See you on the next video.